Hey friends, welcome to the Stationery Cafe Happy Hour. This is April from Penguins Creative, and we have Kelly from Kelly Love Letters here with me today, and we're going to talk about all things stationery and fun things in the community. Join us with a drink, and we're going to talk about something new, something old, something in our shopping cart. How's it going, Kelly?
It's good. I wanted to start off this episode by shouting out, oh my gosh, now I'm not gonna know who it was, Jessica. Her her person came in and I sold him a Twisby that he gave to her as a gift, and she shouted me out, and it was really cute, and I'm just happy for the whole situation. And he was like, wait, do you have a vlog or something? And I was like, I have a podcast with my buddy. And he's like, you've been on my big TV. And I was like, ah.
Yeah,
So,
we've been on people's TV, I feel like.
yeah, I'm like, whoa, that's cool. So
We're
thank you
internet
both
people.
for shopping, or for him for shopping at Oblation. And it was just a cute little moment. So
Nice, that's
yeah.
nice.
But and I mean, I'm right now I'm drinking water. I'm being boring. I'm sorry. I need to stay hydrated.
I'm sipping on the last of my milk tea, which lasted me like 2
Oh my
hours.
god, I'm so jealous.
It's the afternoon milk tea thing as well. The one
Oh,
the 1 liter
oh,
bottles from Wajimaya.
oh.
Because I met up with our friends in Seattle over the Halloween weekend, and then we just had fun
Nice.
journaling together. It was so good. Like we went to Starbucks Reserve Sodo, Phyllis and I, and then a few of our
Oh,
other friends, and
I'm
there's
jealous.
no one there because everyone's at Halloween parties
Oh,
or at the
sweet.
Seahawks game, and then we're like,
Oh,
yes. So,
yes.
so we're just
Perfect.
nerdy girls journaling and then
I
painting
love that.
pumpkins in
Oh,
our papers. It was really fun.
that's that's amazing, and I wish I was doing that, but I was working yesterday. But it's fine.
I know I saw that you guys had like a huge group photo of oblation of everyone dressed
Yeah.
up. That was so cute.
I know, right? I had on my slowpoke kigurumi, which is a onesie, and I had to change out of it within an hour because I got so hot.
Wait, is that hot in Portland? Man, I
It
figured.
was it was on that was actually Friday when we took that photo. It was pretty
Mm,
warm.
I
So now
see.
it's cold, which is great.
I know we're both in sweaters right now, and it's
Yeah.
just been miserable in Seattle. And I'm
I
just like,
love it.
Kelly would love the sweater so much.
It's so great.
Like I opened the weather app and it's just like rainy for like Monday
Yes,
to Sunday, and I am
yes.
hating every second of it. Right now, to my right, Kelly can't see it, but I have my
Mhm.
workstation desk, and on the chair is just double piles of blankets and throws that I was like literally wrapping myself
Oh.
in a cocoon. And then midway through the day, I went over and like touched Elliot's neck. I was like, "Why are my fingers so cold?"
I I feel like my coworkers do that to me all the time. Like in the summer when I'm so hot, I have the AC blasting, and they come back from the back and they're like, "Kelly, you have to turn it off." And I'm like, "No, never. Just put your hands on me and you'll warm up."
Oh my goodness, that was so funny. Anyway, let's get started with this week. Fun things, new things. Why don't you start actually? Yeah.
Okay, so this is actually pretty cool, and sometimes I'll go on the Nico Neko Zakaya website, which is a place that April got to visit in person, and I'm really
Yeah.
jealous, in New York. I know we've talked about them before.
Mm-hmm.
They have this product called Takeo is the brand,
Mm-hmm.
Dressco Onion Skin Notebook in A6 size. And
Mm-hmm.
April, what are your thoughts on onion skin paper? Do you
Well,
love it or hate it?
that's funny because someone in the community actually just asked me recently, and I
Oh.
gave my opinion as well. I got to touch Onion Skin Journal, the one that is
Oh, like
popular,
the more famous one.
the famous one that has like the ring on the outside of the
Yes.
book, and it's I assume it's the
Yeah.
onion like
The
cut
one that
open.
Anna from Girl and Quill had that
Hmm.
one. Yeah.
So I touched it. It felt very much like wax, like baking paper, waxing
Yeah.
paper. It's very
Right.
crispy and stuff, and I get the appeal. But I personally like the Traverse Company, not just because I work there, but I personally
There
like
it is.
the
There's the
Traverse
plug.
the Travelers Company super lightweight paper more. I just feel like that one's
Yeah.
more sturdy, and it has the same transparency. that you enjoy from that kind of paper, but you don't feel like you're ripping the pages
Mm,
when you're
mm-hmm.
using it or flipping through it.
Yeah.
Um, and so, funnily enough, the person in the community was asking me about this exact product you're about
Oh,
to
what?
to talk
Oh.
about, and like asking for opinion. Like I offer my point of view in those two brands, but I don't know about this one. So, what is it,
Yeah.
Kelly? What is it?
So it says well, that doesn't really say much. Blah blah craft material
What's the brand
crisp.
name? Did you
Oh,
say it?
no, it's Takeo.
Why does the book says Kate Joe? That's my other question.
Wait, what? Oh, that's a very good question. Hold on, let's scroll through this thing. Crisp to the touch like the outer skins of an onion, hence the name. Lightweight paper, blah blah. What does it say anything about? I don't think it says anything about the weird Kate Joe thing.
That's
That is,
that's been puzzling me for the longest
but
time since I saw this item listed.
it says 300 pages and made in Japan, so um, you know, it must be decent, right? Because anything that comes out of Japan is decent. But so my intrigue with these notebooks is actually because of Anna from Girl and Quill on Instagram and YouTube. She had posted a YouTube video. I haven't seen her post in a while, come to think of it. Um she's probably just doing live. But she was posting about having that one with the ring that you were talking about, April,
Mhm.
the Onion Skin journal, and she was flipping through it, and she did such a beautiful job, and she said she was writing with fountain pen on it, and it looked really good. So I was kind of like, oh, I wouldn't think that onion skin paper would do that with fountain pen, but basically I'm intrigued about it, just because I always like looking at new paper because I'm a freak like that.
And if it's from Japan, you're kind of guaranteed a good experience. And from the
Yeah,
product photo, it does look like it
it
has
looks good.
more creasing than both
Right,
the Onion Skin Journal and the Traverse Company Super Lightweight Paper. Now I
definitely.
remember a comment my friend Sarah and I were discussing about the Onion Skin is that
Oh
you
yeah.
get more for your bucks if you get the super lightweight from Traverse Company because the Onion Skin Journal
Mm.
is kind of a little bit of a pricey side, and
Oh
for
yeah.
she got like this super small A6 size with
Oh cute.
like probably like 40 pages, and it costs like
Oh.
twice or three times as much as
Oh
the Traverse Company super lightweight paper. But then the
yeah.
thing is, super lightweight paper is not a constant product at the TRC lineup.
Right.
So there's that. So I
We just
wonder.
got some more in at Oblation today, by the way. But we didn't get any grid refills,
There's your
April.
plug, Kelly. We're just cross plugging. But so that was the observation with those two. But this paper I felt more crinkly even
Hmm.
than yeah, the texture itself. It looks like it does handle watercolor well, and I just wonder if that's just the nature of the paper that it doesn't
Yeah.
ghost or bleed through, the way it's coated and stuff. um
I also want to point out I just noticed that so this notebook comes in 3 different color covers. They're called Cosmos Pink, Magellan Blue, and Sumi Black, and Sumi Black is the only one left in stock. So, but
Whoops.
it's got this cute little peacock on the cover, and like I don't know, I'm curious about it.
Who's
So
Kate Joe? That's my biggest question.
let's look that up someday. Not right now. We've got stuff to do.
But anyway, yeah, this paper, it looks like it's cheaper than Onion Skin Journal as well. I feel like, but
Yeah.
oh, you guys gotta go check out Phyllis's feed, Miss Ling Bloom. She's been doing amazing stuff with these super lightweight paper. Like her pages are just pages of art, and then
Oh yeah,
now that they layered over time, it just looks amazing. So
yeah,
lots of potential with
yes.
this. Hmm.
Totally.
Yeah, that's cool. Um, okay, so my new thing. Have you seen this, Kelly? The Uniball EMOTT pencil.
Have I seen this? No, I haven't, because I'm a failure.
Not failure, just there's always new stuff. That's the thing. So Uniball Mitsubishi Pencil
Oh.
are originally known for their pencils, and they have this super cool line of fine liners called EMOTT pen, EMOTT, which I think a lot of people know about. Like they're pretty popular among bullet journaling, among the art community, because they're like thin, colorful marker, like water-based ink, and so they have like so many colors of these, but they recently take the same exterior look, like the thin white pen look, but
Mm-hmm.
kind of reconfigured it so that it's actually a mechanical pencil style pen with colorful leads. And it's a, they call it the pencil, and it's like 0.9
Oh,
thickness,
that's cool.
and it comes in 3 sets of colors: refresh color, tropical color, nostalgia color, and they each come with 5 colors, kind of
Mm-hmm.
similar to the EMOT pens, and then like a single lead holder of like
Mm.
refills, lead
Wait, aren't
refills.
these just 4 colors with one?
Oh my god, my math. It's 4 colors. My eyes are deceiving. So 4 color sets basically. And in Uni Mitsubishi Pencil's Instagram, they have some great examples of someone just like illustrating amazing art with the
Yeah.
pencil. And according to their description, based on how hard you exert your efforts, it can create like lighter or darker lines. And what's more cool is that these color pencils are erasable. Like you can erase
Hmm.
your marks if you want to.
Is it like friction style?
No, just like a pencil style. And actually,
Oh.
I own a set of Uni Mitsubishi pencils, original color pencil set, like those that you need to like
Mm-hmm.
sharpen because they're pencils. And they had uh, also boasted the erasable lead color technique
Mm-hmm.
technology, and so I bought it, but I didn't quite like it. Like it was too light. Like for those who really
Mm.
are into color pencils, like not like the arty kind, not these kind of casual drawing, you'll feel like the color's not poignant, not like strong
I
enough.
agree.
So I
With Uni
wonder,
Mitsubishi colored pencils, I know
yeah,
exactly what you're saying.
exactly. Like it's a little light. So now I'm wondering, are they using the same lead in this product? Like, is it gonna be the same?
Hmm.
However, I did see one of the sample photos. They were able to get like a very
Are you
nice.
looking at the bear one?
No, the one where they drew the fashion mark. Oh, I see
Oh.
what they did. They mixed using the color pencil, the pencil with the fine liner. So I was able to
Oh.
see some darker colors, and that's because they mixed it using the EMOT ink ones
They
and the
tricked you.
EMOT pencil. They tricked me. So yeah, it's the bear illustration is pretty, but
Mm-hmm.
again, I feel like these are something that we need to try out and see.
Well, and so, okay, so here's my hot take on these things.
Okay.
I, oh my gosh. So the Uni Emot fine liner, I bought a set of those at Collage, I think, just on a whim. And then I was like, these are not really very pleasing to use. April has a lot of
What?
them.
I love them. What are you
They're like,
talking
they're
about?
so thin, like the
Oh, so
body of the pen.
you're talking about the holding of the pen. Like
Yeah,
it
but
doesn't feel good.
I don't totally enjoy the pen itself either. It's just
What?
I
Don't
would
you love the way the ink varies, like the light to dark? It's
I
like
don't
fountain
know.
pen ink.
No,
I
but
love
this
it.
these pencils just seem like some kind of abomination to my senses.
They're super popular in the US now, I feel like, because you see them sell in sets in like
Yeah,
all these places now, like not just at our
yeah.
stores. I personally own a set of the tropical line, I think.
Hmm.
That's the fine liner, and I just love them. Um, but these are the kind of things where you're right, it feels like holding chopsticks because they're really thin.
Yeah, yeah, they're really thin. And
But
no hate to anybody that likes them.
they take up less space in my pen case though, so I'm happy about it.
I they're not my favorite, but I can see the appeal.
we I do agree with you. I'm not really sure about the EMOTT pencil product, especially with the lighter lead color that it seems to have.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was kind of interesting that
It is
they're
interesting. I
like
do like how it looks with
coming out with more stuff.
the click mechanism, how it
I
shows
know.
the color of the lead, and like when you click the top of the pencil, it like
Probably
how do you
drops
even
down. Yeah,
yeah,
the clicky portion. Yes,
we'll
exactly.
see. If you go on our Instagram, you'll see an example of what we're talking about.
I know.
Yeah.
It's cool though that they kind of created this like non-sharpening color pencil tool
Yeah.
though. Gotta give it to them to do that.
I'm
Hey,
not a total hater.
is it Uniball that make that pen that has like multiple color barrels and you can like
I
click
think
down?
that's Penco. Are you thinking of Penco?
Penco multicolor like pencils.
No,
Interesting.
maybe. It's like the ones where they have those individual sticks of lead. That's not what you're thinking of, is it?
Yes, that's what I'm thinking
Oh,
of, but I don't
okay.
know if it's Penco. But oh, okay.
Like,
It's similar to what you described of Penco, but it's more sophisticated and Japanese
oh,
made.
okay. Yeah. Well, Penco is Japanese too, isn't
Well, I
it?
mean, the Penco barrel looks so huge. I don't think that's the one I
Yes.
was
Oh,
talking
it's
about.
ridiculous.
The one I am talking about is actually sold on Hobonichi, I think, years
Oh,
ago,
I
like
thought that was the Penco one.
as part of the accessory. Really? Really? Okay, maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we both just don't know anything.
uh, anyway, so
We have a podcast. Welcome. We don't
we
do research.
sidetrack conversation. I was just kind of recalling that that thing is kind of the closest
Yeah,
thing to a color pencil, mechanical pencil situation that I've
right.
used myself. So that's cool. Anyway, new item. So what's your
Yes.
item for this week?
So I realize, well, I didn't really want to talk about the fact that I finally bought Moss Park Green by Ferris Wheel Press because I already talked about Ferris Wheel Press and I'm stoked about it.
The slippery slope.
It was very affordable. But I wanted to talk about the fact that I just got a little letter from Moody, and her Instagram is Moody Paints, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, she just moved to Massachusetts from Kuwait, I believe. Um, and she's been sending me some little happy mails. And okay, can we just talk about the fact that she sent me a photo of her cat that's named
Oh my,
Frankie
Frankie, the
wearing a
cutest
little
cat.
witch hat?
Frankie is so adorable.
I want to like eat him. He's so cute. Um, and she just went to Salem for the first time, so she sent me this like Salem postcard.
Perfect for
And
you.
I know, and like she bought me this print of the lovers, this like tarot card print.
Aw.
And she's just really sweet and I really like her a lot. And there's like this spooky pumpkin going on, this sticker.
That's a
Um
lovely happy note.
I know, and these little memo sheets. This is Furukawa Shiko, right?
Mm-hmm,
Yeah,
yes.
with all these cats. I just, I really want to meet her and Frankie someday. She has another cat too. I actually forgot her other cat's name.
Because Frankie steals the show in
Frankie just
every.
steals my heart.
Because
I
Frankie's
just
a kind of
can't.
like a Siamese, and he's super puffy and like always well groomed, and his eyes crosses a little bit, and it's
Yeah,
just so
I
cute.
love little crossed eye. I just can't even. And like part of it was she had this. What is this from? This really cute little owl envelope. I don't even know, but
I
it's
don't know.
adorable.
It's
Thank
adorable.
you, Moody.
Thank you, Moody. She actually sent me happy mail too, and she
Oh,
painted Frankie in one
yeah.
of the paintings. It was so
Oh,
adorable.
so
I
cute.
pasted the entire thing into my Hobonichi because I don't want to throw away
Gosh.
any of it.
Yeah, so
She's the best.
I think I talked before about how I have moved my Happy Mail journal to a traveler's notebook. And I've been putting her little Happy Mails in here, and I just like getting mail from people. It makes me really happy.
Do you,
Especially when this time of year it's like, your health insurance sending you 50 letters a day being like, sign up for open enrollment, it's here. I'm like, I know, okay, God.
You're like,
You could have just stuck with the one.
Real life stress, you rather get Happy Mail.
Yeah. And see little Frankie with his witch hat. Oh.
So cute. Oh, by the way, little tiny, like, what do you call this? Little correction or adjustment. I found the pen that I was talking about. It's actually Pentel. It's not Penco. It's Pentel Multi 8 mechanical pencil with 8 colored pencil leads. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, I was wrong. Damn.
No, because the thing is, what you're describing is not far off. Because the one I own had like the yellow kilky part, which looks like the Penco one, but the Penco one is much bigger. But anyway, that's
nice.
That.
Pentel, good people.
Pentel, also good people. We don't talk about that much, even though they come up with cool stuff all the time as well, right? We gotta see what's going on with that.
All about the sign pens
and their energels. Anyway, my item I want to talk about are my beautiful green Superior Labor pen pouches. And I felt like I talked about the olive one already, but I recently busted out my new, what is this? The summer collection, the one that's
Didn't you talk about that before?
I talked about the olive one. And I remember talking about it with like other olive items that I own.
Oh, that's right. I remember that too.
And I said that was like an olive perfection, like olive on olive on olive.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yes. Okay.
But this time I'm talking about the summer edition, the vegetable tan, smells like lemon, kind of like this neon-y, not neon-y actually, I wouldn't describe this, pastel-y green. And it's so pretty. But I'm just like, I decided I just need to bust it out, even though it already incurred so much weird marks all over it. I don't know why.
I remember the first, like, within the first, I don't know, week or even few days that you had it, you got one of those marks on there. You were so sad. But I'm like, no, you've just got to embrace it, you know?
But it's like, why is the color darker? Like, what's going on here? But anyway, it's so nice, and I cannot wait for it to turn as soft as my olive one.
So nice.
But I basically
get one of those.
It's funny, like you would think that as winter approaches I would like stick with my koozies for my fountain pen because of the fuzziness, but I actually moved it all into my my Superior Labor pen pouch. So it's a zip kind.
Look at how cute they all are together.
It's like hands, a palm size, has like 2 pockets on each inner side of the pen pouch, zippered, and I have my sailors on one side and my other short pens on the other side. Because the thing is, with my koozies, even though I pick like the shortest one, the Sean design pen still sinks into the koozie. So I really appreciate that the Superior pen pouch has like a lower pocket, which can house these minis. And by minis, I mean like the Kaweco Sport, the Twisby Diamond AL Mini, and then the Sean design pen, so they all like are visible, you know, when I put them in.
We have the same Twisby, that mini one.
Yeah,
I have the same one.
Have
we talked about that?
I told you I bought it at Yoseka after my New York trip.
Right. Because I was like, do it.
Yes.
Nice.
So I've been using the green one, my new one, hoping to kind of like wear it in and like make it lush and like soft and flexible, because my olive one is already there. And so I gotta show you guys this, even though I posted on my Instagram already this week. But I have
I saw that.
I have it housing my Uniball one, fall colors, my own collection. Not necessarily new pens, but just like, you know, from the orange hue to purple to green. And this is like
it's very satisfying to see those together.
My autumnal colors, you know. So I
officially have. I think I have 5 Uniball ones now officially.
That's it?
Yeah, I know. I'm not a freak like you. I'm a freak like fountain pen.
You're not into the pens. Like I'm a gel pen connoisseur, water-based ink pen. That's why I like the EMOTT, and that's why I like all the Sarasa and all the
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
Pentel sign pens. I just have so much. And I think I was telling someone that I can't wait to try the Sarasa Nano, but
Yeah.
story.
I
Yeah.
also follow-up question to what you just talked about with your pens and your little pouch there. How are you liking the Kaweco Dark Olive? It's April's first Kaweco.
It is, and I'm so glad I got the M nib
Yes.
because of
They're
the
kind of stiff, or they're not kind of stiff. I mean, me and another customer were talking about the fact that the gold-plated nibs like these, they seem thinner than like the rhodium ones, which is
like
weird.
the thickness of the
Yeah.
nib thing.
Yeah, like if you get a medium nib in the gold color, not actual carat gold. Um and then
I
a
see.
medium in a steel, or sorry, in a rhodium, whatever. The silver one.
You're confusing the listeners.
I'm confusing myself. Basically, it seems like they're different sizes, even though it's the same size. But maybe I'm wrong.
So my impression of this is it's lighter than I thought. Like it's very plasticky. Even though I have the M nib, it like glides. Like it's not glide in a good way. It's like it's slippery on the paper, even though it's an
Oh,
M nib. So like sometimes it would just kind of like yeah, it feels very slippery, and the ink like it's going too fast for the ink to come out of the nib, if you know what
interesting.
I'm saying. So even though I have the M nib, it's because I have a very juicy ink in here, which is the Diamine Autumn Oak. And so
Oh.
when it was freshly in there, it was writing very nicely. I'm using a cartridge. But now that my inks are kind of actually, yeah, when the inks are not flowing down, it's not really like it's not really giving me that.
It's not delivering the goods.
That Sailor M does.
Oh, well, I mean, come on. You can't really compare those two.
Am I comparing apples to like a pear?
Yes, you are.
So, oh well. So that's my impression. I'm liking it though. Like the color I chose for it is really nice.
Yeah,
And
autumn oak is beautiful.
my minis happen to be my fall colors as well, because like so my Kaweco has the autumn oak, my Sean design has a green that's emerald from Diamine, and it's this really nice green that's
yeah.
kind of yellowish, and then my Twisby AL Diamond Mini has taxi cab from the New York series from Diamine.
Oh,
So actually all three are Diamine inks, and they
oh,
have this
cute.
like hue of like imagine a ginkgo leaf from green to like dark to yellow and like kind of like brown. So that's like my three colors now.
I love that. That is
And
so awesome.
and I can't wait to fill up one of my new pens with the sweet potato ink from Bungubox
Oh my
because
god.
they
Wait, did you
arrived.
get it?
It arrived today.
Oh, yay! Oh my
Along,
god. Did you do a
along,
Twitch stream unboxing?
no, along with the glass pen, but I haven't opened yet.
April. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, yeah. So Lisa from Kelasi Penna. I think you might follow her too, maybe. I don't know. So anyway, she had posted on her Instagram story a picture of the Golden Horse Edition Twisby Eco that I have, and it was like in the box still, and she's like, still haven't used this pen, and I was like, what? This is a great pen, you have to use it. And she said, haha, I will, Kelly, this purchase is totally influenced by you. We listened to the podcast together and he knew how much I wanted it, so her guy bought it for her, and I'm like, you've got to ink it up. So
Kelly,
there's just been a lot of
you've been ink coercing people to use their stuff.
yeah, but there's that reminded me. I was like, dude, that's some April level like restraint, not touching the stuff. But you're either an April or a Kelly.
Yep.
Like
people have been calling me out though. Like they said that sometimes I've been kind of a Kelly, even though I claim I'm an April. So we'll see. We don't know about that.
I was literally like, going out the door to go to work, and I got this there's this subscription called Fairy Loot that's it's a book subscription box that comes with some other stuff. It was my last one because I'm like, I have too many books. But I saw it on my way out the door because the delivery people just put it right by my front door. So then I go to my car and I immediately open it before driving to work. Because I'm not going to wait to open this. I want to know what's inside.
Oh, that's
like, this is one of those moments that April would shake her head at me.
This is Kelly moments. Kelly moments.
Impatient to the max.
And I was about to just kind of do another weird, like, thinking back about what we just said, and I wanted to add something else. So we were shitting on Pentel, or not literally.
Were we? No.
And I just realized,
Pentel.
Hey, I bought something from Pentel lately.
Those look so ridiculous.
I just wanted to bring it up because it's amazing. So
they are amazing.
These are the Pentel hybrid dual metallic new design. So it's not really new color. It's just a
new design, but same shit, different look.
And they are sparkly as hell. They are lovely. And so they were designed to look like celebratory, like candles or anything. So these are the metallic ones that are glittery and like shows different color based on different paper you use it on. And they came in like they came in 2 sets with all these like new sparkler wrapping candy cane designed throughout the entire body. And I bought 1 set and I realized I already have 2 colors in this set.
See, that's why when I saw that on Tokyo Pen Shop, I was like, okay, I think I have all these already. Because I got them from my friend Kie in Japan. Because she had it was the same year that I went to visit her, and then she was coming to America shortly after, and I was like, hey, can you get these pens for me? And it was like... And now, of course, they're easy to get. But yeah,
they're so fun. And
they're super fun.
They give me great joy when I use them out, when I bust them out, because it makes me feel like I'm holding, like there's those fireworks that you hold in your hand. And just
sparkler.
They're just called sparklers? Okay, that fizzes and fizzles at like the very tip. So they feel like those things, and it's like very cute. But my first impression was I thought they were candy canes.
Dude, and so they look like it.
And and I bought them for like the holiday season, so they are really fun to play with.
They literally look like those candy canes that are an abomination. You guys know what I'm talking about? That's like, here's a blue raspberry candy cane. It's like, no, that's reserved for peppermint only. What are you doing? We didn't ask for this. Nobody wants this.
It's not your typical red on white thing. It's like a yellow with like blue and like green with like purple.
Tell me if you eat those so I can judge you so much.
Be ready for those DMs, Kelly.
I love these. They're my favorite candy. Okay. I'm sorry. Hey, anyway. I really love candy corn. A lot of people really hate candy corn, so you can come at me and say you're terrible, Kelly. It tastes
like artificial, like
gummy. It's so good. I didn't have any this year, so, I had lots of chocolate, though.
Me too. I was literally chomping on chocolate that we did not give out to the kids this year.
I bought it for the kids.
A whole lot of crunchies, all for me.
Nice.
Anyway, so that was my stuff. Just the 2 Superior Labor pen pouch that I'm using for the holidays. And so, what are something that you want, Kelly? Harping.
Oh, did I put this in the want section?
Yes.
I mean, I do.
You talk about this in probably 5 to 6 episodes of Happy Hour throughout the history of Happy Hour.
But wait for it. It's something that's now available in America.
So
that you don't have to pay, basically the cost of this ink for shipping. Which is valid, Japan, I get it. Anyway. So I'm sure everybody knows Jetpens.com just started stocking Bungubox ink, kind of a big deal, especially since they actually have a really good selection of colors and sizes. So they have Tears of Alice ink, you guys.
Oh my goodness.
In the 30 ml bottle. Okay, for 30 mils of ink, it's $44.50, which is completely insane, which is why I haven't bought it yet. But part of me is like, you should just do it. You should just do it and get it over with.
Because if you buy from Bungubox, it's like 30 something, right? But then you have to pay $60 shipping. So it's kind of like
Also,
Jetpens bought it for you.
there's only one left in stock on jetpens.com.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, shoot.
Kelly, right now. Now is
Oh,
the time.
no.
Hit add to cart, and I'll keep talking while you check out.
The first time April will actually enable me.
No, last time when you were talking, I bought the sweet potato glass pen. So
No. Okay. Well, yeah. It's so expensive, but like, Japan.
and so it comes in the high heel bottle, right? Which is
also very aesthetically pleasing.
Bungubox ink. And it's
Yeah.
funny because Jetpens demonstrated how to get the last of the ink out of that high heel bottle because it has this like little weird kind
that's
of thing.
cool.
So they said that you open the box, which looks like a cigarette box, and then you like tilt the bottle in it, and you will get the last of the ink. And I love how it says, "Note: do not tilt the box when the ink is still full, as it will spill." Like, of course.
Thanks.
But I also noticed, so with my glass pen, I ordered also the sweet potato ink, and it comes in the high heel, bottle as well.
I've never had the high heel from Bungubox.
I like the original Bungubox, which is the normal round one though. My
really?
my dandy is that one, and the green one you bought for me is also in that shape.
Yeah.
So
well, and I think those are 50 mil though, and the high heel is only 30 mil. Right?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Right?
I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure.
Sad.
You don't need 50, trust me. I
need 50 mils of dandyism.
Wow, people already the sweet potato purple and sweet potato yellow are both sold out already. Oh, and the ink of witch. I have that one too.
Oh, I didn't know they have the sweet potato yellow. I would have bought it from them. That's so
they only
cute.
just got it. I'm pretty sure this is after you already placed your order anyway.
No, I mean I got the sweet potato purple. But I wanted the sweet potato yellow, but I didn't want to splurge on it. I don't know why I didn't, because I already was paying for it.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh,
April makes mistakes she regrets a lot. It's okay.
Oh. And also, because I didn't talk about it like 2 weeks ago like I wanted to, Jetpens also started stocking some new Graphilo paper pads and notebooks. By the way, expensive fountain pen paper that's really nice. Just throwing it out there. So much stationery, so little money and time.
I know. For example, the new Mindwave Kotorimachi items that is haunting me.
God.
That I really, really want.
April sent me this and I just died. Can they please stop already?
Stop. I think we talked about Kotorimachi. This is volume 3 now that we talk about it. So basically it's the shop front series that Mindwave came out with. And Kotorimachi. Machi, Kotori means little bird, and Machi is like
street.
Shotenkai is the name for it, right? Like in Japan, there's always these streets lined with shops. And so, 4 more new design additions, and they just like I think all of them hit me a little bit, except for maybe the tailor one. So let's start with that one. There's the tailor and Naga,
sounds exciting.
Which is when you go to a men's tailor shop, which Elliot actually had to go to his friend's wedding to rent a suit. So it's kind of funny. But the exterior shop is green, and it's really cute. Old school retro-y, and then
it's very dapper man,
dapper dandy.
Suit.
The divider sticker flake is a row of bow ties.
Yeah,
it's super cute. So there's that one, and then there's a okashiya, which is Japanese dessert.
Amazing. I didn't even realize that was okashi until just now.
It is okashi, and you know how they have those little, what do you call it, cloth signs that flap in the air.
Yes.
And they do this tent light thing, and then so the desserts feature these kind of jelly, the dango, the mochis, and all that
and
stuff.
those weird little spheres that you poke something in and suck out the inside, which I've never tried because it kind of grosses me out. But
It,
they're really
it's
pretty though.
it's just so cute, and I love that already because it kind of has that vintagey, like Japanese castle
Yeah,
exterior as
I
well.
know, I love it.
The third shop is a kitzaten. Like I'm surprised they haven't done that in the first place. I think they did like a coffee shop in the first one, like
Right.
more of like American, like modern, not American, sorry, modern coffee shop. But this one's like the retro one. So you have like this giant fluffy pancake, the
Mm-hmm.
hot keku, and then like
Melon
the pudding,
soda.
the melon soda,
This
and then
this cafe, they for sure allow smoking inside. I'll tell you that right now. It's one of those places.
oh my goodness. And it's so cute. It's like kind of
It's
has
really
that
cute.
European kind of the Japanese wannabe foreigner like vibe.
It does.
Right. I think that's what all Kitsate looks like. Um
Yep.
and then finally the bathhouse, which is my gosh,
So
I
good.
love it. I just like we're just gushing over
Onsen.
onsen right now. And so it
Oh,
has like again that look of an onsen bathhouse kind of with the wooden exterior, the
think like
sharp
Spirited Away,
roof.
but a little less fancy.
Yes, yes. So the sticker flakes and the designs, because there's like sticker flakes and washi tapes, of course, and there's like the rubber duckies,
The
the
rubber
fan,
duckies.
the toiletry that they give you for free, the fan.
Yes.
It's just
The
and
little milk that you drink afterwards if you're in an
yes,
anime.
if you're in the anime. So I'm like for sure getting like 3 out of 4 designs. I mean, why wouldn't I?
They're so cute.
And so the
I
release
yeah.
date is November 9th. And it's funny because I literally was just saying last week, like, Mitsutama Cake Shop's gonna drop on November 1st in Cute Things from Japan as I predicted, and it did. And
Mhm.
so I like released my order. And then after that, I saw this. I was like, shoot, I should have held my order. Because I know Ayako's definitely gonna get these as well.
Well, I mean, if you want to use me, I might have to like go in
You're
on
gonna
these too.
you're gonna be
They're
my
too much.
cute Japanese stationery meal.
Yeah, that's why we are that for each other.
We're just
Always and forever.
muse. Always and forever. I've Although I have to say, I'm not that worried about these selling out because from past experience, like I remember when the first volume came out, it was super popular and people bought it up. And then when they released the second one, which has the cinema and like
Hmm.
the bistro type thing, it wasn't like there's still stock, and I see that in many shops now.
But
So I'm
like those weren't as
wondering,
cool though.
very cool.
these, these are hitting a certain like it hits different. This is hitting different.
This is hitting different. So you think this was just gonna be like gone like as soon as they're
Well,
listed? All right.
it's the onsen and the what is this
Kitsata,
called? Oh, yeah, the kisaten and the
Okashia, all
okashi.
this.
Yeah, why do I never remember that word? And it's got that like that mochi thing that like folds over. What is that called? I forget what that's called,
Sakura
but it's
mochi,
huh?
right? No, is it not sakura mochi?
No, no,
It,
no. It's
I
like
think I
imagine like this kind of mochi flap, and then it's got red bean paste, and they kind of flap the flap
folded
over. I'm
Japanese
explaining this so bad.
okashi.
I feel like
It's like a
anyone that knows what I'm
futon.
talking
It's
about
like a
is like,
futon.
yeah.
Folded over futon.
They're
I
like,
know
Kelly,
exactly what you're
why are
talking
you
about.
so bad at this? I'm sorry.
But it's
Anyway,
amazing.
they're adorable.
And I love every single one of them. And it's funny, it's like I don't even see these things as super applicable with our lifestyle, like maybe the bathhouse, but like still we don't have bathhouse here. But
You're so right.
we just want to use all 3 of them. Oh man. Moving on to the last section, which is some things that we kind of add in, if we have time, and we have a little bit of time. So let's get going. What's your new stuff?
Oh my gosh. So, first of all, April was adding to me personally to talk about the Sailor wow. The Sailor 50 States inks. They released 2 new inks, and I literally, after happy hour recording last week, I was looking at Instagram while April and I were still on the Zoom call. I was like, April, guess what? Just released like 3 hours ago. So we're kind of late on the uptake here.
But
But it's Vermont and Oklahoma. First of all, why does Oklahoma look so weird? Why does it have the panhandle? Wwhy does
it
it
looks
do
like
that?
it looks like a cleaver.
It does. I don't know. Anyway, who lives on that part of Oklahoma? Please tell me, because it kind of blows my mind a little bit.
You can probably drive like, an hour to the state above you and then an hour to the state below you.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Actually, I kind of dig that. Anyway, so Oklahoma is this really pretty purple, and Vermont is like this, what do you think that is? Greenish, tealish, mintish. I don't know.
Dare I say Tears of Alice ish?
Don't talk to me like that.
No, it's way darker than that. I meant like the tint. Once you water it up, it does look like it, but it's definitely darker.
Yeah.
But I'm like, how close is this to the Washington? No, probably not the Washington ink. This one has
No.
more of a mint. Did I say that correctly? Like
Mhm.
peppermint, like toothbrushy.
Maybe
kind of-
Peppermint Drop by Ferris Wheel Press.
Mm.
Or what is this giving me vibes of? Ugh, yeah, it's not there. It's gone forever. I don't know, but then the Oklahoma is kind of because we're looking at Mike and Kowiak,
Mm-hmm.
who I've talked about before and is now like an official sailor guy because he does these amazing pieces that shows off the ink.
It's beautiful. Yeah,
it's so beautiful.
It's pretty amazing. Yeah.
And he does this kind of like wash around the side, like you were just saying how like when you wash the color out it's a little more light, but then so it's hard to tell from here. I feel like the actual color of Oklahoma is more of a darker purple.
With a green sheen.
Yeah, which
I
is
feel
really
like
cool.
Sailor really likes green sheens on stuff.
They're like, hey, you know what we should do again? Green sheen? Yup, you guessed it.
Because I have the virtual ink show ink.
Yeah,
20,
it's similar.
It's kind of like a darker blue with a green sheen. It's like so. This is giving me that vibe.
It's like how Diamine does the red sheen with everything. I guess each company has their own
sheen.
We know how to do this, right?
The SS, the signature sheen.
That's right.
Nice.
Yeah, so those are fun.
So which one is your preferred one, the Oklahoma and the Vermont, if we're still...
So I would definitely go Vermont.
I would go Oklahoma.
So here's the thing about Oklahoma. The wash reminds me a lot of Yamabudo by Pilot Iroshizuku, and
exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Hot take from me. I love Yamabudo. I think it's a beautiful color, but every time I ink a pen up with it and write with it, it's like my brain doesn't like the way it looks. I think my brain is just like, is this pink or purple? I can't decide, and it stresses me out. And
it's funny because I actually think it gives me like green vibes because of the green sheen in Yamabudo. Because I literally have one pen inked up with Yamabudo right now. It's part of my autumnal ink lineup. Yeah. And it just sometimes when I write, especially when I'm using it in an MF nib, it's like the sheen just takes over the entire stroke, so it looks a little green. But I see where you're getting at, and you do like the minty green type.
I do. I'm a fan. So anyway, that's not even what I was going to talk about.
Exactly. So
I'm actually talking about Twisby, who was like, "Hey, I heard you like new inks, and here they are." So at first, so I saw these on Goulet, and I was like, "Oh, is Goulet just like restocking Twisby ink?" But no, they're all new colors. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. There's, let's see, they're called Tangerine, which is orange. Grape seems more like pinkish purplish, like we were just saying. Crimson, forest green, and navy. I'm sorry, why would you release navy when you already have a blue and a blue black? And Twisby's blue and blue black look really similar, by the way. So what are they doing here? But anyway, I don't know. It's cool to see. There are also 18 ml bottles, which is what their previous inks were as well. That came in that really cute little set. I don't think we were doing happy hours when that came out, but I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. It had like the orange, the pink, blue, green. I don't know.
So I want to call out a naming cop-out that Twisby did over here.
Oh,
The
what
color, they just call it grape, right?
did they do?
But the Chinese name is so beautiful and has nothing to do with
So
grapes.
what is it called?
整霞 is it's like it's part of Chinese literature. The story, like this beauty, her name is 整霞, and then it kind of had inferred to meanings like friends or like really
Oh.
good like besties and all that kind of stuff. Like kind of
That's so
making it very-
cute.
and so the word xia also means like the beautiful hue of the sunset, like
my
when it
God,
turns a little
stop.
bit red and pink. And 枕 means pillow, so it's kind of like, you know, you're like pillowable, like besties.
And we got
kinda.
grape from that?
Exactly.
That's terrible. Are all the other ones equally beautiful?
No,
like
I'm-
forest green is like some, mythical forest
See,
with
now
the
I'm
Totoro
wondering, 'cause
trees
I-
or something.
I never paid any attention to how Twisby had named their original lineup, and now I kind of want to go back and dig and see if they all have beautiful Chinese names,
Oh my
but like boring
gosh.
ass English names.
I'm upset about this. I don't like this.
I'm really upset by this naming, this grape thing. Like what?
Man. Yeah.
Grape?
Twisby, come on. And you are from Taiwan, so
I know.
why would you not do this?
It's like they try very hard for the Chinese naming, and then when it comes to the final step, which is translate to the English, you're like, okay, then we're done here.
like they don't care anyway. No, we do care.
I mean, they have the opportunity to be like Shikiori and name it like
Yeah.
beautiful, poetic
Yeah.
names.
That would
And
be
they
like
just
the
went-
pink one being like Momotaro or something. Like
Exactly. They
you
just
know?
went with grape. I just think, Twisby, you're so lazy. What a cop out
you heard it here first.
from a Taiwanese person.
So you're allowed to say.
I am allowed to say it because I can read Chinese.
Man.
Oh my god, I just saw it. Kelly, the Chinese names are insanely poetic and beautiful for all those colors. Orange, the Chinese name for the orange is 秋爽, which is that brisk feeling during autumn.
Why wouldn't you call it like autumn
And-
brisk or something?
Exactly, and pink, it's 最锦, which means like the finest silk that's usually made in like, women's dresses. And, like,
I love
in-
that.
all the names are so beautiful, and they went with like
Twisby, you're killing me.
these super simple names.
You're killing me.
It's okay. I see they tried a little bit with the Perrier green, but still, it is. I don't even know how to
prairie.
read those.
Yeah.
Prairie green. I don't even know how to read those Chinese words because it's just so like old school Chinese
Dang.
literature
Oh, that's cool.
stuff. All right, twist me. I'm kind of mad.
I mean, and I feel like the swatches that Twisby provided, since Goulet hasn't received this product yet, they're just using product photos,
Mhm.
like from the manufacturer. And, it's never as good to see what they provide because it's just this little tiny swatch. And it's like,
Mhm.
I want to see it written out with the Q-tip and the glass pen and the whole thing. So I'm looking forward to seeing that release as well.
Nice. And finally, just to wrap it up, I have a quick little item I want to
Yeah.
mention too that I didn't realize. But Furukawa Shiko actually came out with like packing type tape. So they are
What?
like textured tapes. So if you look up closely
Oh.
at the tape itself from Dear Forest account that I shared with you, which is a Taiwanese stationery store, and they did great job like with like sampling products so people would want to buy them. So basically these packing tapes from Furukawa Shiko are actually textured a little bit. So
yeah.
they you can use it to like wrap boxes or like use as packing tape, but it still retains like the cute designs that Furukawa Shiko does. Like there's this pattern
cats.
of the cats in the mugs.
Oh.
And then the cats jumping over the piano
Oh
keyboards. That
my
one's super cute too.
gosh. I can't
So it's
handle it.
supposed to be packing tape that's easy to tear. You know how like you go to hardware
Uh,
stores and you buy those
yeah.
stronger tapes and you like try to rip them and they just
Yes.
distort.
Oh
Like
my god.
you need a scissor. But this one is like easy to tear and then it like, securely wraps stuff. And I just didn't realize how we didn't notice them because I think probably it's not
Yeah.
in the like the stationery decor
Right.
part of the offering, so most shops don't carry them. But I
They're
think
so cute though.
the pattern with the lake and the little forest, that one looks really pretty as well. Like the two
Oh.
swans swimming and then the little girl walking in that little kind of garden thing with like a black cat following her. It's so cute. Ah,
It's just
Furukawa, why you
yeah,
do this to us? It's so cute. But
it's
anyway,
pretty awful.
this is what happens, and they already released all the cute tiger things for next year as well for Kawashiko. So
I know. Oh man, I can't even get started on those. That's just a whole other thing.
so we'll probably talk about them next week.
Yeah.
All right, so that pretty much wraps up this episode. I'm really happy that you guys are tuning in to us just chatting about the inks and complaining about things. Now that I think about it, that's basically what we
Is
did
that
this
all we
episode.
do?
And as always, you can find us at the Stationery Cafe, and we share and tag the brands and the images that we talked about in this episode on our Instagram account, the Stationery Cafe. So you can follow us there too. And we look forward to giving you another fun episode next week. Bye, Kelly.
Bye, April.